Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. It's a spot chart here. We haven't got really too many new developments on the chart. It's still a bit of a waiting game. That's how I think we need to approach it from a mindset point of view. Sorry, it's a bit of a waiting game here because we are holding support for now. We have, since this low on the 14th of April, we have a possible impulse to the upside in a wave one. And the correction currently is not too much of a surprise because of that. We've been talking about that. We're currently dancing here on the 38.2 retracement, sort of. Made a new swing low here today. From that point of view, I gotta move the wave two over here. Let me just do that. Obviously, already or just discussed yesterday, let me just move it across first, just discussed yesterday that the correction still has space all the way down to 197 if it needs to use it. And what we can, we can look at it sort of as a WXY structure at the moment. Other interpretations are possible. Some people don't even, some Elliott wave analysts wouldn't even put subwave structures on here. I do it because a lot of people want to know about, sort of how this can be labeled, but just don't make the mistake to treat Elliott wave structures on lower time frames in corrections as static. They can morph a lot, they can change shape. It's a little bit like a trend line that, sometimes breaks, sometimes doesn't. But for now, we can look at the move of the April low as a wave one to the upside, then an A, B, C structure in a wave W. Now an A, B, C in wave X, and we might be coming down in an A, B, C in a wave Y. Relatively or quite important support levels are $2.08, $2.03, 2036 basically, and 197 here on the spot chart. As long as we're holding 197, we can rally in a third wave, but it really needs to hold it. The bulls need to push through here. Best indication that we have probably that a third wave has started would be a break above the X wave high. That's basically the earliest and best signal we can get. That is a break above 229. Important to understand is that what we're doing here, if we really rally in 5 waves up, it would be a 5-wave move up within a C wave of a wave 4 that would, as per what I can see now, eventually still result in another low on the Natgas chart. It doesn't need to. The alternative is that we already have a more substantial bottom in place and something more bullish is going on here. But for now, short-term expectation, as long as we're holding 197, would be on higher. Then we've got the futures chart. And by the way, afterwards, we're going to look at the indicators as well. Futures chart, not much change as well. We had a bit of a gap here to the upside, but I didn't pay much attention to it yesterday because the spot chart didn't follow through. So this could still be, as I said, just on the spot chart, it could still be that we are still in the wave 2. It's a bit less clear here on the futures chart. We also have off the April low, a possible 5-wave move to the upside, then an A, B, C structure down. Could the wave 2 be in here? Yes, but this structure is just very corrective. And therefore I wouldn't rule out that the wave 2 is going to reset. But we hit the trend reversal area. We touched that 38.2 retracement level a few times. And from that point of view, a scenario would be fulfilled if we now rally, but we could also still, within the scope of this particular scenario, come down a little lower. As long as we're holding $2.02 here, we can focus on higher in a third wave. And key support here is $2.17, $2.13, $2.08, and then $2.02. Below 202, I have to assume new lows are coming. But eventually also here, as long as we're holding $2.02, it's basically on the spot chart, it's the 197 level. We can focus here on higher in a C wave of a wave 4 that could sort of at least reach $3.20. So quite a decent reward to risk ratio from here. Then I wanted to take a look at the indicators. Let's start with the spot chart. Just to look at the RSI and the MACD, because I want to start at the weekly time frame. Really good signal here. We have obviously that bullish crossover. I think that is quite an important signal that would be in line with my idea that a bounce is due. So from an indicator point of view, that's actually looking quite good. We were oversold on the weekly time frame as well. See a bullish divergence there. Another important indicator or time frame, in my opinion, is the 4-day chart. Similar story here, following through, bullish momentum increasing. That's fine. Daily chart here, about to get across on the 0 level, above the 0 line on the MACD, but pretty neutral otherwise. Also the RSI fairly neutral, so I think it might just be waiting for a further push here to the upside, but also here we had a bullish cross on the daily RSI. Now looking at the futures chart, I think this situation will be fairly similar. Let's look at the weekly chart. Takes a moment here. Also bullish crossover happened, yeah, on the weekly chart on the MACD. The RSI was also in an oversold region and we saw a bullish divergence. So that's also definitely looking quite good on the weekly. 4-day chart, similar story to the spot chart, yeah. Here as well, bullish crossover in play and increasing positive momentum on the 4-day MACD, and then on the daily time frame here also a little bit more bullish actually than the spot chart from an indicator point of view, but also still pushing. So it's all good, and I think we need to have it from a mindset point of view. It's time, we need to be patient here with Natgas, and it is a bit of a waiting game for this finally to follow through. All right, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.